welcome back to the KSG channel, everyone. So, this is a little bit of a different live stream. I did not feel like putting this into a YouTube short video because nobody's going to watch it. None of my subscribers are going to watch it because you guys don't like watching my actual videos apart from my YouTube shorts. Because I get like 20 views a video. So, and I get like 10,000 views a short and like 40 views a live stream. But I don't get those 20 views on the videos instantly. It takes about 10 days. Nobody watches it. It makes me kind of sad. What I'm talking about is the issues with the washer. So, we have an appliance person coming out. I have not touched anything. All of the settings are the same way that it was. I'm going to plug this extension cord. I did make the appliance tech's job a little bit easier by putting this drain hose on the floor like this, and then getting water out. I already got all the water out, so don't need to do that anymore. I tried to look in here. I tried to shake the tub to see if I could hear anything like rattling. I tried to shake it like this, but I didn't hear anything. I think it's something got into the pump because that's what it sounded like. And I still have it plugged in, but I don't want anyone using it because the pump don't work and it's gonna fill up with water and it's not gonna drain. We're gonna be stuck with it. So I'm glad that happened during the spin cycle. You can kind of see there's some space right here of where something could have gotten. I guess it could have also went this way, like up through here, but how? There's no else. How would it have gotten? That's weird. It's very weird. So I brought the portable washer back in here. I hooked it up to that sink because the water pressure on that wet bar faucet is so low it takes like 15 minutes to fill. So I brought that back in here, got the drain all set up and plugged in and everything. Because now I'm down the wash machine that don't freaking work. So I have to use a portable washer. And it's not fun because I'm required to use it because I don't have this washer to use. And somebody told me to fix it myself, but I don't want it to end up like that portable washer that's used for a painting stand right now. I just don't want to mess up our washer more than it's already done. People keep saying it's a motor, which it's not, because when I tested it, it spun. It spun to its speed, like it's slow speed, like when it first starts spinning. But I noticed there's no water coming out of the drain hose. And I didn't hear the drain pump running out. So I'm thinking something burned up the pump when they got in there. These washers are just so cheap, they can't even freaking handle small objects going into the pump. If it really comes to us having to get another washer, we're probably going to have to get a used direct drive or something, because we cannot afford to pay $600 freaking dollars for another washer. I'll just have to find like maybe a $50, $100 one off of Facebook Marketplace, a direct drive, maybe an old Maytag or something like that, to work for right now, because we can't pay for this. We just pay $5,600 to replace all this plumbing. We bought all this stuff. We bought we paid $5,600 for all this stuff. We just paid another $2,000 for new lighting. We're getting new electrical. getting all this stuff. But now we're down to a wash machine that don't work, and now we can. And now if it's too expensive to repair, we're gonna have to get a new one, and we're gonna have to get a used one because it's too expensive. Like, come on. Pay $600 for another washer that's gonna break within a few months. GE is owned by Haier, which is a Chinese company which makes cheap products. They make cheap portable washers and refrigerators, like mini refrigerators, and I think a couple of dishwashers. And they make cheap products, and GE is owned by them. So, what do you guess? Cheap products. Hello, dead accountant. Didn't see you before. And if it does come to this, my mom says she doesn't want me to run the washer with the lid open. But she said I can if we have to get another one, like a used one, like a direct drive. She said she would talk to me about it. But she says she doesn't want me to run the washer with the lid switch open because she thinks that's messing up the machine, which is not, but she can believe what she wants. Sorry, I keep forgetting that's huge at me 06. Keep forgetting about that. I've always been wanting to get a direct drive washer, but if I can't run the washer with the lid open, I did convince my mom for something. She said she'd either give me a direct drive washer or a ringer washer, so I could have a washer with an agitator. So yeah, the appliance, we scheduled a GE technician. We scheduled this technician for the Maytag washer. They're actually pretty good. It's Cornerstone Appliance. They were pretty good. They replaced our old Kenmore stove igniter like multiple years back, like probably 8, 9, 10 years ago or so. Actually, probably more than that, maybe 12 years. And they're pretty good, but then we had to get the Maytag washer repaired, and then he couldn't get the agitator off, couldn't use a impact drill or nothing. Socket wrench wouldn't work. Nothing worked, so we had to get this GE washer, and now that this GE washer is broken, we can't afford to buy another one. So, the options we have is repairing it, replacing it, and just getting rid of the washer. We're going to first go with repairing, then we're going to replace it. If it can't be repaired, which is highly unlikely that it's not able to be repaired because it spins, agitates, and fills. It just doesn't drain. So I'm just thinking that maybe probably just the pump needs to be replaced. I swear to Christ, if he tries to tell me that it has other problems such as a motor or a mode shifter or an agitator scrubber or transmission or whatever, I don't think those washers have a transmission, or the belt's broken, I'm gonna tell him no. Everything works before this, and I know it's just a drain pump because I tested it. And it spun, agitate, filled. Well, it spun, but it probably agitates too. It just doesn't drain. So, issues. This house has issues. I swear, this house has a curse for washers. Ever since we got rid of that direct drive. I'm gonna mute my